All right, so we're recording this around 2:00 on draft day. You obviously haven't been drafted yet. I think everyone thinks you're going in the first round. Do you have a team that you really want to go to, or a situation that you're feeling good about? We're not going to air this till Friday, so you can let us know secrets and we won't let them out.
Man, I don't – to be honest, like my head has been all over the board. I've heard so many different things, talk to my agent, talk to teams, where I have like no insight right now where I'm going to go. I've talked to, Dolphins, Chargers. I know those are teams that, need quarterbacks and looking for those. But it kind of all depends on who they want to take. We got Tua, Justin. Obviously probably Joe's going to be, with the Bengals at the end of the day. And then we just kind of got to figure out where everybody else is going to bounce around to. So.
Mm-hmm. Do you read the mock drafts? Are you following along, like constantly refreshing today to see like what the very last versions have you going to?
Man, I get tagged in all types of stuff. So I see them, all over the place, Twitter, Instagram, I see them. But I know at the end of the day, that stuff is like just people guessing, trying to figure out where they think is going to happen. So I don't let that,
That's what's so funny to me is that people are constantly updating even as we get into the last hours today. Like anything is going to change in the process moving forward. But yeah, Big Cat's right. It's before the draft. We don't know where you're going to go. Can you just give a reaction? Like, let's say you got drafted by the Chargers. We'll only run this if you got drafted by the Chargers. You just want to say, oh, this is awesome. I'm a Charger now. Cool.
Hey, I'll be like, hey, man, Charger Nation, we here. I'm ready for you. Ready to throw to my boy Keenan. You can get it cracking over there.
There we go.
Okay, what about the Patriots draft you? You are now the guy who's going to be filling Tom Brady's shoes.
Man, those are some shoes to fill. I'll be ready for that too. But, I got to let Pat Nation know that, I'm coming to, try and fill those shoes the best I can.
Okay.
What about the Bucks? So the Bucks drafted you to compete against Tom Brady.
Hey, the Bucks. Hey, I'm here. I'm ready to compete against the
You got it down. You're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
How weird has it been doing all your pre-draft visits on Zoom or Skype or phone call? And what's the weirdest thing that someone's asked you over these? Because everyone's trying to get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah. It's been really weird, just like, I'm at my house all day, just sitting around doing, Zoom calls with different teams. Obviously, when we're supposed to be, flying out to different facilities and meet with people. But, it is what it is, It's how it's going right now just with the world. But it's been pretty unique. And then what would you say the other question?
The weirdest thing that's been asked of you.
The weirdest question. I didn't even get asked any weird questions. Like the Combine Senior Bowl, I didn't get asked. I was waiting for him. But the weirdest question, I was training with some guys. We were down in Santa Ana training, and we were talking about just weird questions that got asked. Someone said they heard someone was like, they're drawing up a play for a coach, and the coach is like, what would you do if I punched you in the face right now? I'm trying to distract him. I was like, man, I don't even know how to answer that one.
Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah.
I like that. We should start out our interviews with that, Big Cat. Like, what would you do if I hit you right now?
Yeah.
And just see if they don't say I'd punch you back, then they're a beta. You're off my big board right now.
Yes.
Have you seen that people are comparing you to Pat Mahomes? Like, that's a pretty good guy to be compared to. I don't know if it's necessarily fair to you because he's probably the best player in the NFL, but you're getting those comparisons.
Oh, yeah. That's the way I look at it. It's great to see. It is what it is. People are going to say what they want. They're trying to find all the comparisons out there. I look at it as I'm not Patrick Mahomes. I'm Jordan Love. I'd never compare myself to him. He's, one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. MVP coming off that. So it's fun to watch, but it's cool to see people comparing me to him. But I'm not Patrick Mahomes.
I just realized the biggest winner of this draft is actually not going to be you or anyone who's getting drafted. It's going to be the headline writers of the city that you go to, because everything's just, you can just do love for everything. So a good job by you for giving some journalists a little more play and keeping the journalism world afloat by having such an awesome name. Can we see your hands? Not to be creepy.
Was that,
okay.
Was that 10 and a quarter?
Hey.
Mine look bigger.
Mine's bigger than all yours.
Yeah. Okay. What is it? 10 and 5/8?
10 and I think it was 10 and 5/8, 10 and a half, right around there.
Sheesh. That was some big Mets.
Did you do any exercises, any massages to get your hands a little bit bigger before that day?
Yeah, every day I just sit around, trying to stretch my fingers out, make them as big as possible. No. Just a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you had anything like that though pre-combine to get yourself ready for all the different things you had to go through?
Nah, not for like any hand size. I'd say the one thing you prepare for is like the vert. Trying to get the arm test. They're gonna yank and pull on your arm. You're trying to make it as tight as possible, so you get all the inches right there. That's about it. So.
Yeah.
I like that. So when you're prepping for the vert, you want to keep your hand as low as it can go. So if you have like strong back muscles, it's harder to pull it up.
You trying to lock that shoulder in, make sure they can't yank it, because they're going to pull your arm trying to yank it. So you're trying to lock that shoulder in.
Yeah, people always think about getting as many inches as you can at the top of your vertical leap. You got to work smarter, not work harder.
Exactly.
What would you say, when you get drafted tonight and the teams, fans of the team that you get drafted to are looking through your career, getting to know Jordan Love, what would you say was the difference between your sophomore and junior year? Because you were out of this world good sophomore year. Last year, maybe a little more interceptions. What changed?
Yeah. Obviously the one stat that went up was the interception, throwing in 17 compared to 6. But for me, I was trying to make plays, trying to make those big plays like we had the year before, and just trying to force throws that I didn't need to be throwing, trusting my arm a little bit too much, and just trying to force balls that weren't good decisions, and bad reads on some of them, but just trust my receivers a little bit too much. So.
Okay.
I did some scouting on you. I've got one red flag. I don't know if you've been asked about this yet, but we were both told, you and I, that we couldn't play quarterback our freshman year of high school because we were too small. I listened to my coaches. You didn't. So is that kind of an issue? Like maybe you can't accept feedback?
Hey, I think that might be a problem for me. Just can't accept it. Too hard-headed.
Mm-hmm. You grew. What are you, 6'4" now?
Yeah, 6'4". Yeah. Luckily,
All right, John tall enough for John Elway.
Oh yeah.
If you were to be drafted in a situation where you had to sit for a couple of years, are you going to be pissed? Like, how does that usually go through someone's mind? I'm always curious with that, because in some ways it's good because you get to learn the ropes. But are you thinking, I want to be a starter week 1 in the 2020 season?
My mindset is I want to be the best player I can be. If sitting behind somebody a year and being able to learn that system is going to give me the best opportunity to be, the best player I can be, then that's going to be the best situation for me. It's kind of, coming into college, I had to do it, sit behind somebody, learn. And, I think it helped me a lot. But, if you get thrown in the fire right away, that's what we're here for. That's what I signed up for. And you got to be able to handle that. So.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my own personal reasons here, I'm engaged in some prop bets on draft night. Are you going to have any dogs in the room with you?
I am going to have some dogs.
Oh,
there you go.
How many dogs are we talking about? I hear at least one.
There will be 4 dogs in the household.
4?
Oh, okay. All right. You're going to make me some money tonight.
Hey.
I love it. Love is in the air.
4 dogs. Jordan, have you deleted all your old tweets yet?
I haven't. I've gone through and seen if I have some bad ones, but I don't think I have any crazy tweets. I'm not much of a tweeter, but I have somebody pulled up. I was at the combine. They were able to pull up like some old tweets, just talking about they're talking about fantasy football, and they pulled up some old ones, and I was talking crap.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, man, I got to go back and look at those.
Okay. That's going to be they always pull up the old tweets on draft night. I feel like guys have gotten a little bit better with it, but this will suck though if you have some old tweets show up and then you have this interview. So yeah. I guess it's in God's hands now.
It is.
Yeah.
I think it'd be okay.
What is an Aggie?
An Aggie is a bull.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I always thought that it had something to do with agriculture, but I guess I'm just dumb.
Aggie agriculture is agriculture school, but a bull. It's all kind of in the same family, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Have you had the moment yet today where you're like, I'm about to be really fucking rich?
Man, I definitely had the moment just trying to think about it, but I think once it actually happens, it'll kick in a little bit more that this is actually going on. So
yeah. All right, what are you gonna buy? Are you gonna splurge on anything? You got your eyes on anything?
I'm not going to be splurging as much. I know I need a car, so I'll be getting a car, purchasing one of those bad boys, but I'll try not to splurge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to get a truck, or are we talking like something more sporty?
No, probably something more sporty. I had a truck, in college and whatnot. a little hand-me-down from my mom. So I've been driving the truck pretty much my whole life since high school. So I'm going to pass on the truck for now.
That's got to be just an unbelievable feeling, though, waking up and no matter what happens today, you're going to be like, I'm going to be a millionaire at the end of the day. Like, that's a mind fuck.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What my last question to you, Jordan, and he's with us with Verizon. Go check it out. Verizon's hooking up all the draft prospects this year because they can't have parties. They can't do the big time draft parties that we usually are accustomed to. When it comes to like going from under the radar Utah State to now first round pick NFL, has it been hard to like adjust to the idea that, oh my God, like I'm going to have this many people watching me, this many people talking about me? Or is it something that you've casually been able to like grow accustomed to?
Yeah. I think I definitely just kind of casually grew accustomed to it. Obviously, from high school to college, my life changed a lot just with, as many people following me, but Utah State's still under the radar, but it's definitely just been growing, since then, Senior Bowl combine, but I know it's going to get a lot bigger. So, I'm just trying to roll with it. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And my last question, just is there a team, if you had to put your money on, that you think is going to draft you tonight? Who would you bet on?
I'm gonna lose a lot of money because I can't bet on which team would pick me. So I'd have to. I couldn't even pick one. I can't even pick one.
Do you want to play?
I ain't even gonna try and pick one.
Okay. I'll put it this way. Do you want to play somewhere that's like high humidity, hot weather, low humidity, nice weather all the time, somewhere cold?
I've been in Utah. I'm kind of done with the cold. I'm probably gonna end up somewhere cold, knowing that. But
yep, we'll isolate that sound clip and play it.
Yeah,
love to play some warm weather, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, I actually did have one last question. It's a guest question from our good friend Tom Fernelli, who's a college football writer. He wanted to know if the candy that you guys sent out for your Heisman campaign back in like September, can you still eat that? Because he found it the other day.
I heard it's good forever. It's lifelong candy.
Okay.
Always be good. But if you get sick, I didn't say anything. So
I did ask him. I was like, "Do you have any questions for Jordan Love?" And that was his question. He's like, "I literally just found this candy like 2 days ago. Can I eat it?"
After the season I had it, all the candy went bad. So
that's smart. You know exactly how to appeal to sports writers. Give them an easy headline to write, and then fatten them up with sweets.
Mm-hmm.
You got this down.
Yes. All right. Well, Jordan, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Best of luck, and good luck with your new team. And hopefully everything goes well tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.